They have early attack damage out of the Camille and Rengar.
Yeah, I think they should be fine. Rengar's pre-6 ganks aren't that strong, so it's unlikely that this Camille snowballs super hard. Expect should be able to play safe in the top lane. So from G2's point of view, they're happy with their comp. They have catch potential on AD carry, support, top lane and mid lane. They can punish with their jungle. They can pair jungler very well with top and with mid lane to generate skirmishes and fights that are beneficial for them. So it's much harder to play Vitality's lineup, and I'm afraid Vitality may fall into the same trap that they did against Misfits, where they will play super slow, scaling, and kind of wait for the ideal fight that will never happen.
And G2 are always a team that are going to make it hard for you to get those openings. But we'll see if they play a little bit differently than they have been in Europe. The IEM games certainly taught us one or two things for sure. But this is a comp that definitely looks very comfortable for this squad.
Yeah, definitely. G2 should be comfortable here. And Vitality, again, for them, it's to track what progression have they made in this 2 weeks off. They had all the time to practice at home, to watch IEM, to pick up these little gameplay elements, see how the great teams were performing. They also could watch the Telecom Wars to see how the
there
really
was a lot of good
teams...
League of Legends going on.
Yep.
Some games better than others, but you know.
No. I mean, you can't compare anything to SKT versus KT.
No, there's really nothing quite like it, but G2, they're the team that wants to try and get up to that level. That's a mountain to climb. But if they can take some lessons away, there's always a few more steps you can go up. Vitality, they're just trying to show some consistency. Let's see if they can do it. If they can even get an inkling of something going against this G2 Esports squad. It's a tough team to face off. It is Europe's best, the kings of Europe, if you will.
Not really getting anything done. So huge missed opportunity. Right now, Nukeduck knows something's coming.
Yeah, there's the shield. Command Protect on. Perks is low on mana, though. He can't get involved. And Nukeduck isolation damage, there it was. He's going to get out. A lot of misfires in this early game.
Yeah, no, misfire is just really good movement here by Nukeduck. He kind of read the change in Perks' gameplay, that he knew he was getting ganked. Then he looked at his vision. He's like, okay, I imagine he has to come from behind me. So he actually juked forward. Really solid movement there. Good read on the game.
It feels like a chess match then.
Yeah, you can really tell where the enemy jungler is coming from by how enemy laner is playing against you. Oh, Kabashard. That's a big shot.
Oh boy. Yeah, don't think he was expecting the anchor to hurt that much that early on.
Yeah.
Level 6 to level 5.
The tower shot he ate also helps. Hey, Joko's coming. They're trying to set up the dive here. Expect has flash available. Can he outplay?
Back up again. Okay, hook shot right in. The minions are there. He's going to attack. Kabashard tanking. He gets the ultimatum on. A attack sweep. One more auto. He needs it, but he's going to get knocked up, and Joko went down. You can see Kabashard roaming down to mid at the moment.
Yeah, he really wants to find Perks. Is Perks aware of this?
Oh, there he is. The flash forward, and now he's in the ultimatum, but he gets scattered, and Trick's going to hop right in. Nukeduck claims the kill, but Kabashard is finished off, courtesy of the tower. It's a 1-for-1 trade again.
Yeah, very fast reply here by Expect, instantly channeling the teleport in case the enemy would survive.
Play a little different than the Nami.
Yeah, he's been playing Lulu here. Is Mythic on a face check? Let's see.
Well, who's checking who? Okay, he had the spell shield, but then Joko goes right on in. Joko is going to get that big buff from AOD, staying alive, and Nukeduck tags his way forward. Shockwave pulls it, Perks and Trick. Joko looking to execute, and the tag sweep is not even the one that does it. It's Joko that gets the kill.
Yeah,
they grab one.
Suddenly, Kabashard arrives without even using his teleport. We saw the hesitation from G2. Mithy kind of needed help face-checking that brush, but as G2 were kind of organizing to help, they were just caught off guard. Totally did not expect this aggressive playstyle from Vitality.
And they keep on going. They look for Trick. He's going to have to flash out. Ooh, the Thunderlord proc from Joko, it looked like. No? Might have been the Orianna. Anyways, that's going to let them grab themselves a little bit more time on the tower. And yeah, Vitality's starting to pull the trigger. Actually, G2, they were faster on the trigger finger, forcing Nukeduck to flash away. But look at where Camille is. Kabashard on the backside at TP'd. Let's see if they have a second wind.
They're looking to re-engage here. They find Sven.
Oh, right on top of him. And Joko hops in. There's the ultimatum. They're going to polish him off. Steal back with the kill credit. Secured now as Trick is limping away, but Kabashard stopped up by the Nether Grasp. Joko had the wild growth on. It's a quick 1 kill, but they invested heavily to do it.
Yeah, I'm loving it here, and Expect was not part of that play. His teleport is on quite a large cooldown, which means he channeled it, canceled it, and G2 was still stuck. So this is a major communication error on G2 side and a massive punish from Vitality. This sense of proactivity, this sense of action, just wanting to win, the desire to win, it's finally there for Vitality.
Yeah, it took them 18.5 minutes. Okay, they showed a little bit more early. I might not be completely fair there, but Perks pushing on the mid. They had Expect pushing on the top. Nukeduck has stopped up for a second. Perks is chasing him down. He's got Mythy at his back. Nukeduck overstepped his bounds. He's got no summoner spells, and Mythy gets the final shot with Voidlings. Meanwhile, up top, they will secure a tower. It's Vitality, even though Trick was there trying to fight him back.
Oh, and the answer from G2 immediately in the mid lane here. This was Expect, obviously, on the back end of that play. he got the movement advantage because he stayed bottom lane. Of course, he wasn't part of that fight, which was a mistake, but then he pushed up bot. He walked into the mid lane, and they found Nukeduck overextended.
Ooh, okay, ooh, that heal was necessary.
Vitality ideally wanted to stall until Cabochard had pressure, but he peeled off, so it seems that Vitality set on a mid lane dive that could be defended by G2.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of health on that tower, and with a lot of members of G2 there, it's going to be hard for them to finish the job. Joko waiting in this brush to see if anyone's going to face check into him, but Mithy's there. There's a shield. Nukeduck stopped up for just a second. They still have enough push. The minions are going to be melted. Perks just takes out Joko off screen.
Faintly hear the Malzahar ulti being channeled right there. Joko, he had a sphere thrown in front of him, popped in the Oracle to see if anybody was warded. It wasn't, so he felt safe. Now Nukeduck getting caught.
Oh, the curtain call's open, the wild grows on, and Nukeduck is out of there. That's 2 quick kills, and the curtain call final shot nails Cabochard in the back of the head. G2, they're up inside this Baron pit right now. Are they going to start this off?
Yeah, Vitality all over the place. They see Steelback in the bottom lane. They just saw him, so expect can tank this. They have really good turn potential. There's no vision whatsoever. Really hard for Vitality to face check, and it looks like G2 are going to take aggressive play from Vitality, catch the punch, turn the momentum around, and slap him in the face. 2 kills and Asher.
Nice big swing here for G2 Esports, and that puts the gold lead at about 5,000. G2 playing it out pretty cleanly. We just haven't seen that much out of these players of late.
Yeah, Sven had the flash here from Cabochard. He's getting the redemption right now. The new Malzahar build. Expect looking to catch Cabo.
Oh, he does. There's the ultimatum. He's going to flash his way out of it, but Joko steps on forward. Must have missed the memo because Vitality were looking for the retreat path now. AOD looking to face tank the line, and they just dive behind the turret. Perks blows up AOD. A shockwave pulls in Expect, but he still kills Joko on the back half.
Yeah, Expect doing his job as a frontline tank, soaking damage and just providing CC. Poor AOD uses Wild Growth from somebody else and gets one shot by Syndra.
It's a rough time for AOD. Welcome to your 3rd game in the European LCS, playing a different champion. Results still look to be the same. G2 marching into the base of Vitality, get themselves an inhibitor soon enough. It's only Cabo, Nukeduck, Steelback trying to defend. Expect is a little low here, but he's giving them enough respect. It was a quick collapse from Vitality.
It's both a problem on Mithy's side and also on his teammates for not covering for him, right? So QSS used on Steelback. Now Joko's getting engaged on. Vitality need to answer.
Oh, he goes in. That's a big shockwave, but they already blew up Joko, and Nukeduck is going to follow him to the grave. Redemption comes in, and G2, they're looking for some redemption after that last fight, and they will get 2 for none. Cabo is trying to change, and he takes down Sven, but gives his life.
And that's exactly the problem. This fight could have been good if Cabochard was here, but he ends up going 1 for 1 and loses his Guardian Angel. So bad. Nukeduck for a moment thought he was Faker. He saw the flash shockwave on 4 people. He wanted a highlight reel, but this time there was a Nami ulti to follow up. There was nobody locking them down.
Should have picked Nami. Okay, well,
yeah.
Today we learned.
All right. The Wolf.
4 members now on the Baron. It's only Steelback and AOD that could attempt it to try and push back G2, but that is some slim odds if I've ever seen them. A couple of Mystic shots flying into the pit, but there's a smite to contend him with. Steelback going around the backside. That'd be a hell of a miracle steal. They're getting low on this one, and he sends it. No.
Steelback's also not the player to then shift in and try and kill somebody, right? This guy's gonna play a max range of the fight, throw out 2 Qs, and then get caught. This is like typical Steelback right there.
He saw the montage too, unfortunately. Just keep on playing this one out. Systematic. Don't give any chances for Vitality to come back into it once again. Camille being the X factor here for Cabochard. He's been getting his split push on, but he hasn't been able to contribute much in fights because they haven't been able to sync it up. Joko, a huge chunk of his health bar taken down.
And just play passive right here if you're G2, because Trick is taking that inhibitor. We see it in the picture-in-picture. That one's down. Now they can technically do the same thing for 1 bot. Oh, Trick gets denied.
He's caught in. Nowhere to go right now. Tack sweeps on, and he gets shut down by Steelback. Polishes off that last kill, and a shockwave pulls and Expect only tickles him for a second, but in goes Cabo. Wild grows on, but he's still taking way too much damage. Perks just annihilates Nukeduck, but he gets returned on. Steelback playing the hero in the back half, but G2, they're still pushing on here. AOD's caught, Expect goes in, the anchor, the double kill for Sven. They take down the turret, the curtain call comes up, and it's gonna be curtains for Vitality. 1 more kill, looking for Joko. He is the last man standing in the Vitality base, and not for long.
Yeah, very well fought team fight by G2 Esports. Perks finding Nukeduck right there, removing him entirely from the fight, punishing that really, honestly, over-eager engaged by Cabochard. He was so happy that he caught Trick, gave him the bug splat out of the air, denied the leap, but then it was just too deep from Vitality.
Too deep and too little too late. They get punished. G2 Esports will close this one out just shy of 37 minutes on the clock to take a 1-0 in the series.
And golf claps come out, and I think they're appropriate.
And Joko tried to get the invade off instead of pulling off the 3 buff. He ended up doing something different. There's an Orianna.
Oh, it's Camille support.
So, okay. We forgot about the 3rd flex.
The classic. Who was it? Was it Gate that played it? I think it was. This is actually a good solution to the draft. Even if Camille support wouldn't be good at all, it would still be worth it to just buy a side soul on her and just get some sense of magic damage in this draft. Look at the faces of Vitality. Like, yeah, we got you. This 6-ban is a complete waste. They didn't see this coming. Okay.
Right. Mind games from Vitality. And in all honesty, gotta give some props to AOD here. They're throwing him on Camille in his 4th game on the LCS stage here.
Telling him, AOD, you got 2 games of Nami, you got your comfort, you got some Lulu gameplay. It's time for you to play Camille. Like, this can backfire super hard. If they do not have the synergy to play Camille support with Ezreal in the bot lane, and they just play it into a double-ranged poke lane, you can get so far behind that you can never all in.
Oh boy, so clearly they've been studying some footage from over in NA. There were some tricks up the sleeve of Arian right now, and G2 are going to have to contend with that. But as you said, it's just another hard-to-play composition. Honestly, that looks like it's even weirder and harder to play than the last time around.
Yeah, this is definitely tricky. A lot of cage fighting going on here. Camille just put him in the cage and then send in the Olaf. Reckless swings. Blow him up with AoE. That's what you want to do.
Vitality certainly have a game plan. If you think they can execute on it and knock down at G2 Esports for game number 2, don't forget to tweet hashtag VIT when over at LOL Esports. G2, they're looking to snowball their early game. They've got some power in their pockets, but they, of course, have late game insurance in the form of Rise. If you think G2 are going to cleanly close this one out, you know what to do. Hashtag G2 win. But enough about that. Let's load onto the Rift and see how this cage match unfolds.
Yeah, late game, both these teams have a lot to offer, though. Orianna scales incredibly well later on as well. We need to look at what happens pre-6 in that top lane. I want to see where the jungler starts. If they start in the bottom side of the map to path top to really influence that skirmish-heavy top lane, or if they look to make a little cheese play happen with Camille in the bot lane perhaps. A lot of options here for Joko, but we saw even last game with full vision, he failed to capitalize on many of them.
Taking a page out of G2's book, moving their members down towards the bottom side, all but Nuke Duck. So, feinting to see if they can make moves forward. Mithy in the tri-brush. We'll see him. The axe comes in. And there's the volley for the disengage. Oh, AOD wants to go in.
Mithy is really happy he's playing Malzahar here, and also really lucky that that axe didn't hit him, because when that axe takes his passive, AOD can follow up with double hookshot, and Mithy has to flash. So, scouting tri-brush right there versus this comp is actually really risky.
That honestly paid off all around. I mean, things are looking great for G2 once again, and you take a look, he is very comfortable on this Nidalee, even though it hasn't been in vogue for a while. Oh, Shockwave, he hops, he skips, he jumps. There's already 2 summoners burned. Nuke Duck is going nowhere. Easy peasy hit, and it's first blood for Trick.
Yeah, he's playing pushed in with a Sheen, looking for a window where they can maybe on level 6 all in, but it's so hard. Look at how low Trick is.
Ah, he's got this heal, he's got the autos, he goes
fine.
in again, yeah.
The point is just that actually, essentially G2 right now is playing the rest of the map 4v5. Last year as well, when Trick was playing this Trackers in Italy, it's just so satisfying to watch. I fell in love with Trick when I watched his gameplay with Nidalee, and when he would aggressively invade, use the advantageous clear speed, honestly the disgusting clear speed that Nidalee used to have. And he leveraged that. He received AOD, good mechanics.
Okay, goes in, looking for the cage fight with Perks, gets attack sweep on, but he can't get out in time, tried to portal.
Ah, really well played. Perks, no respect flash here at all, no ghost flash blown, because AOD came in swinging with hookshot. He extended the range with the flash here. That's good to see for Vitality, to see that their rookie has the gusto to make that move on stage.
See if they can get something off of it here. They're firing down in the mid turret, but the rest of G2 are looking to respond in kind. There has only been 1 turret this game taken so far. The Ash Arrow lands onto Steelback. In comes AOD. Forces the respect flash from Trick that time. He learned the lesson.
I'm liking AOD on this Camille support. Oh,
Joko! They caught him. In goes Trick and takes him down with a big leap in. 2 kills for the kitty cat this game.
Yeah, gotta flash before the spear hits you, Pyra. If you can't dodge it, might as well flash the respect flash, because otherwise that's the exact thing that will happen. Mithy falls up this time, and Trick just leaps in to finish off. Haven't seen his jungler, has just been farming.
Haven't seen quite so much. He's going to look to contest on Trick here. The Raptors are going to be bailed out. Oh, but there is a lot of G2 members right there. Instant exhausted. Cabo does a 180 to get out of there.
He wants to go in again. Mithy.
Okay, one more time. Okay. Got the Ragnarok on. That's a lot of damage. Can he get enough? And AOD's there. Mithy is going to get sacrificed. G2 didn't expect so many members to be on top of him.
Axe me once, shame on you. Axe me twice, shame on me. Right there, Mithy, overextending.
And you're on fire today, Crepo. G2, they're looking to fire down this turret number 2. Steelback caught up. A little worried that Perks is going to be able to push him in.
Or you say this pick is so good in the early game that I can just leave it alone. And I can use all my time somewhere else. And then if you look at Nidalee, combine that with Sven and Mithy, double range, double poke versus a melee support, because that was the bait and switch for Vitality. Vitality got countered super hard there. That turret siege was magnificent for Trick.
Yep, but Perks, he's had some trouble before. Let's see if he can get out the Realm Warp. No, it is canceled away, and AOD takes a sweep to finish him off.
Yeah, nobody steps out of the prison right there. If AOD pops that ulti, it's acceptable if Perks gets caught, if G2 is set up in the 1v1 to get advantages elsewhere, but they were actually collapsing on the Dragon here, so this is a lapse in communication.
Still didn't use his flash. Perks was trying to Realm Warp it out, but that got all canceled up. Another kill for AOD too. That's the funny thing. 2 out of the 3 Vitality have gotten is actually on their support.
You gotta hit them before they set up the 1v1, before they're actually at your door knocking on your turrets. You just put 4 or 5 members in a single lane. You catch that one guy that's there, and the cross map for G2, which would be mid or top. Hang on.
They're gonna go mid, it looks like, and it's Nuke Duck that's taken down by Trick. Sven's Ash Arrow not even required. Meanwhile, Perk's still pushing on the bottom. G2, they're looking to get a lot more for that trade.
Yeah, and that's the reaction of the play we just saw. So Nuke Duck right now overextending. He had Cleanse, but Cleanse doesn't work against suppressions from Mithy. Really beautiful flash engage.
And they should be able to fire this tower off or at least get close enough. The smoke screen covers.
From Vitality, honestly. They get 2 good turrets and they get the collapse here. Perks, can he make it out?
Okay, took the blast cone, but he's still behind a tower. Uh-oh, there's 2 shots he's taking. Has to flash. AOD flashing
range.
forward. Exhaust is on. Into the cage you go. Perks knows he ain't going nowhere. Joko tags in. Steelback cleans the kill.
But they use a teleport for that, for a single kill. Obviously, they're fighting against the gold advantage here on the side of G2. Now is the time we get to see how clean G2's mid-game is. Especially from this Camille, that they can't go for siege.
Expect to sit in this brush. They don't see him, actually. So they've actually moved away from it. They had 3 sitting there. Oh, Dominus is on. Steelback finds it. Okay, has to flash, has to arcane shift. He's followed by Expect. He goes in deep now, but the rest of Vitality are able to respond. And then Alligator might get turned into a pair of boots, but no. Trick sends a spear flying into the face of Steelback. And now the fight is on. AOD left for dead. A double kill. 5-0. Trick has every kill this game for G2.
Every single kill on Trick. Great job there by Expect. The patience going in at the right engage.
Everyone!
The boldness to chase that up. Every single kill. Trick really wants that MVP.
Yeah, and there's the Baron time right now. Okay, so they've got 3 members down. Everyone's healthy on G2. They've got a Mountain Drake to help get this damage. Trick is rocking and rolling on this Nidalee. Yeah. Mithy's gonna block. Okay, Vitality, what can you do? Shockwave pulling in Perks. Trick coming around the side. Doesn't turn for Cabo Shard, who takes down but Perks in the mid lane. It's gonna be Nuke Duck next. Expect gets the kill this time around. Cabo's gonna fall to Sven, and they're right back on the Baron.
Yeah, G2 as a team did a great job of not bunching up. The only play there was either flash Shockwave or put the ball on Cabo Shard and have him be the ball delivery system. Neither happened, which means it's a 1-for-2. Oh, steal!
Oh, he gets Expect on the back, but they still get Baron on 3. There's 3 big dragons on the side of G2. There's a Baron buff, and AOD's going in. There's Dominus popped. True Shot Barrage tanked. Redemption is up
from
here.
The bottom of your screen.
There's the Ash Arrow. Cabo in the backside looking for Expect right now. No, he turns for Sven. Let's see if he gets the damage. Ball is not going to be placed in the right spot as Mithy takes down Cabo Shard. AOD can't get out of his own cage. Trick with a godlike kill. They sacrifice the Crocodile, but they get themselves 3, and they are looking for more. Steelback locked up. A double kill for the Nidalee. Looking for the ace. The Void Links. It's Perks. He gets it.
Big ace right there for G2, and now they can push on, take that tier 2 in the mid lane, open up the inhibitor. Heals as well.
I mean, he still hurts. Can't get nailed by those spears.
He has so many items. This guy has 8 kills, but he's not building purely for damage.
Yeah. Control. Mithy flashing in. They're on to Nuke Duck and a big Ash Arrow, but he cleanses right out of that one. AOD tried to go in, but taking too much damage. Blowing him away. It's AOD in the cage. Locking up Trick for just a second, but they turn right around. It's only Mithy dead, and now the Shockwave pulls in too. Expect might have stepped too far forward. A double kill for Cabo. A triple kill for Cabo. And he pushes back Expect and the rest of G2.
Yeah, Papa Youngbuck not too happy right there. Very well organized fight here from Vitality. Beauty in the kiting. Re-engage from AOD just to proc a 3-man Colossus Shield to buy more time. The Shockwave denying the Realm Warp, really punishing how overzealous G2 was. Because Mithy went in while his team was walking backwards.
A little bit of a misfire there on the G2 side. Vitality, they clean up 3 kills. Cabo Shard gets to do what he loves to do, but all the same, they still lose a turret, they still lose a dragon.
Yeah.
That pinpoint accuracy, and now up in the top side, Expect is getting his split push on. It's really A 1-3-1 with AOD. Trying to go in, gets the tack sweep, but the cage was there. The shockwave does not connect, and meanwhile, up in the top, they are still pushing with Expect. Trick picking off AOD. The rest of Vitality now scattered to the winds as this inhibitor is not going to last very long. 30 minutes on the clock, and time is running out for Vitality.
Yeah, final nail in the coffin right there. Proactivity, but just not enough synergy. Now Perks going in.
Finding Nukeduck. Perks has the shield. Nukeduck still able to get out alive. He's limping away though. No mana, almost no health bar. Collateral damage isn't even touching these G2 members. G2 are looking to end this one.
Yeah, QSS gets popped, but to no avail right there. First Nexus turret really under siege, and the minions Congo lining in there. Even without a Baron Nashor, this may be the closing moment.
They got redemption. They got some heals. G2 not pushing themselves too far forward until they have the minion wave available. 3 seconds still on AOD. He'll be back up, but everyone from G2 is healthy. This could be bloody. It's a rough Baron.
For Perks.
Yeah, he still got back with the team, but Baron's going to regen. Vitality moved in mass to try and stop that from happening.
Now they just need to wait.
Isolated.
They just need to wait for the minions to push in, or just rotate top. Ring around the Rosie. Just go top lane. Threaten to end the game. Force Vitality to base, and then when they base, you return back to Baron. That's the power of vision denial.
This is a tough moment for Vitality. Big waves pushing on 2 lanes. No inhibitors. They're going to be losing Nexus Tower soon enough, but now is the time. G2, they may have started a little early. No,
they're just wasting their time. They're starting to stall. And now Expect is actually going for the teleport backdoor finish. Let's see if it works.
Oh, there's the Croc. He's in the base right now. Gets a turret, looking for another one. Vitality realize, oh no, we've been had. There's the last one. Expect is trying to finish it off in style. While the rest of G2 takes the Baron. They're hedging their bets. He's backing away. Vitality got nothing.
Yeah. Sassy moves. I really like the map play here. Joko got picked off as well. I'm loving the move, man. Bait him to Nashor, walk top lane. They walk back, go in.
Wait a minute, Vitality.
Wait, what?
They got the Baron. How'd that happen?
I'm not loving these macro moves there, Joko.
Change it to. Let's see if they can close it anyways. They're right on top of the fountain with the super minion. It's only the Nexus remaining, but Vitality, they got the Baron. The Shockwave pulls in Trick. AOD puts him in the cage, but meanwhile, Expect is able to take down Nukeduck. No, it was Mithy that got the kill. They got redemption. They get even more. The rest of Vitality, they might have Baron, but they ain't got nada left. 33 minutes. G2 finish the series.